Hey guys, welcome back. Today I did a metallic ring pour, and of course, I'm gonna jazz it up with some wispy woos. I got all fancy, with my editing and stuff, so let me know if you like it. Okay, I thought, let's give it some interest, some zooms, so I could avoid my dirty, nasty table that I needed to clean, all the old paint from underneath it. But I didn't feel like it because I really wanted to get in here, guys. Okay, I was super ready to go, and I wanted a painting for my entryway. I paint so many other paintings, and then I forget that, I can paint my own stuff for my own house. And so why not? So I went in, made all my little wispy woos, okay, and I wanted to spread this out. This canvas, I believe, is a 12, maybe it's an 18 by 40 inch canvas. This is me trying to cut out, so we're not so distracted from all of the mess and stuff. I mean, it really was bad, guys. Okay? It really was bad. Look at that. Oh my God. But my paint is thick, y'all. Okay, it's thick and it is doing what it is supposed to be doing. And I'm so glad that I have figured out this consistency because my lines was not lining. Okay, they weren't staying. Look at me. Look at that little shot. They just weren't, like holding up. And I was just really excited that it worked. And I mean, look at all that paint. It's, oh, child. I'm going to do better. Okay, I'm going to do better and clean up. No, probably not. But it's a thought that counts. So I did not make my wispy woos like, oh, look at me. I forgot that I used to work at Papa John's. Okay. I flipped that sucker around like, I was still 17 and working there and didn't have a care in the world or a thought in my brain about flipping this painting. What is going on, girl? You can't just be whipping it around like that. But I did. And apparently my confidence was lit because I'm about to do it like 57 more times. I mean, I'm just slinging paint around like, who's going to clean that up? I mean, me. But, at the time, I thought I had a imaginary maid or something because nobody, I have to clean this up. But I was excited, y'all, and I really was excited. I was excited for this paint. Look at it all over my arms. I was not prepared. I didn't have no paper towels. Okay, guys, like it's beyond chaotic. It's definitely giving chaotic. But the champagne color, and there's like a bronze brown and some silver and some white and pearl and black. And I mean, I just put a whole bunch of colors together because I'm not a gold girl. Okay. I never have been. There is nothing in my house that has gold. I cannot. So this champagne color, right down here at the bottom, it looks a little tannish. Look at that. Whipping it. Okay. Yes. Get into your Papa John's, Pizza Hut, space. We be whipping them around. I really felt like I was doing something. And, you know, that's it really. I really felt like I was just in here killing the game. But then I started to notice like, okay, girl, calm down. Let's look at this composition. Okay, I got it this time. Okay, let's look at this composition. What do we like? What don't we like? Somewhere in here, one of my kids came in and was asking me 50 questions. And I was like, hey, okay, I'm in my happy space and I'm trying to focus because I finally got something right. And here I am, just like trying to move the weight of the paint to get like some of the areas a certain way. I got the wiggle it a little here, wiggle it a little there, and then, okay, move the weight of the paint, spin it, and then I can get off the areas that I don't necessarily like. Whereas before, child, I wouldn't know. I didn't know where the paint was moving and what it was sliding off. And then once you set it down, you got a whole different painting going on. Okay, but I learned. I learned how to move the paint around, keep what I want to keep. And the white and the browns and the grays were definitely my favorite areas. I wanted to keep some of the gray, of course, to match like my kitchen and some of my other accents in my house, but emphasis on the gray, the white, the black, and this like really metallic gray that I put in there. I cannot wait to see how this dries. Again, I was super excited that I wasn't negligent, like just, trying to make something happen. Like I really was focused and really watching how the paint moved and just making sure that, I'm not moving too fast. Go slow. What do I like? What don't I like? There's plenty of paint on the canvas. So it's okay. It is okay. So right here, I'm sure I was giving myself a pep talk because, you know, are we sure we want to move it again? And I was like, yes, it's okay. We're going to, wiggle it and then get the paint where we need it to be. So then we can remove the areas that we don't like without losing the shape of what we do like. Okay. Oh, there you go again. Just whipping that sucker around, child. Now, I will tell y'all, I didn't get no paint on my walls. Okay. I got it on the floor, but it's purposeful, it's protected and stuff. But, I really was just throwing this thing, just slinging it around. You would have thought it was a hot girl summer in my paint room, the way I was just throwing this canvas around. I'm just kidding. Those that get it, and those that don't. It's okay. So again, I moved the paint around. This like black flash color. I apologize. I don't remember any of the paint names, but it is so pretty. But it looks green. It's like a little bit of gold, but I think it's black. Child, I don't know. We're going to see when it dry, though. I have to bring y'all back to look at it. Here I go, about slinging it around again. Yep. Just, whoo, the confidence that I had. Okay. I must have woke up and had a real good breakfast because I don't know what had gotten into me. This is not my normal behavior. And if my husband sees this, baby, I promise, I did not get no paint on the walls, okay? Just on the area that we, put plastic down and stuff. I promise, it's good. I did not make a really big mess. I made a mess for sure, absolutely, but it's a contained mess, okay? Don't judge me. So I've been thinking a lot about what I would talk about when I do these voiceovers because there's no way. I told y'all there is no way that I can be this focused and talk while I paint. I'm just not there yet, okay? We gonna figure it out. But I did want to highlight a couple of things in my journey of, learning to know myself and figuring out all of the secrets of life that you just miss because you don't notice them, or you're just not educated in like how thought processes are and like what true and clear communication is. So one of the things that I learned when I was in therapy, which I'm still in therapy, but this was like dedicated, focused therapy, is that you treat others how to love you. If you hear my kids in the background, child, they are having the time of their life. They are playing with their dad, the new Street Fighter game. So I apologize. If not, then great. Then you can just only hear me. Okay, so the whole you teach others how to love you. I spent the majority of my life caring, loving, supporting, uplifting, fixing, creating, establishing all of the words that one who cares and loves and is just nurturing all of those words. That is me. I was raised like that by the women in my family. And I mean, I thought that I was just the sweetest, person and the most giving person. And I was. But baby, when I tell you I was giving to everybody else but myself, okay? And then you don't even know how you get here. All you know is that everyone else is good and everyone else has all the skills and the mentoring and the advice that you've given them, and you ain't bit more spent nothing on yourself. You don't know no parts of the advice you done gave to somebody else because for whatever reason you just don't know how to apply it to yourself, or you think you're already doing that. Okay, newsflash, you're not. So when you teach other people how to love you, if you are given all the hugs and receiving all the phone calls and doing all the things that others need, all of those people that you help don't see that you need all of those things too. They assume that because you give them so well that they don't need to give it to you. It's not a they don't consider it. It's not a, they're not thankful or grateful or anything. But you have created an illusion that you are well supported and you are well cared for and well looked after. And the reason why you are able to do these things for other people is because you have them. You have to, because how can you be there and support others and you're not good? Well, that is how we teach other people to love us. Okay? We yearn and need all of those things that we give to others. But unfortunately, it's just not put out there as strongly that, we too could use those things back. So make sure that when you're teaching other people how to love you, that when you're rescuing and focusing and pouring into other people, that you allow space for them to return that to you. Okay? I just wanted to share, that one little tidbit, and there's quite a bit more, that we can learn about these things. Look at me being fancy, pretending like I was taking a picture and stuff. But it's pretty, right? Okay, pour into yourself, pour into others, and pour some paint. Get into it. It's you just never know what you're gonna create. Okay, just do all the pouring, all the pouring. Just that's all I can say. It's just pour paint, pour sugar, pour drinks, whatever.